Hi, I'm Ziskejucet and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is more like a progress video, or by the title you obviously know what's it about. So me and Dion, if you have been watching, mentioned that we will be attempting prof firms, or I did attempt a prof firm. So I passed the prof firm challenge, and today's video is basically it's more like a journal, like I said, the journal video of how I did it, which prop firm I went with. Obviously it's FTMO since it's entitled FTMO, why I went with them, and basically just more information if you're gonna do this yourself in the future, because it's basically becoming a better trader, and attempting a prop firm is part of becoming and basically getting better as a trader. So attempting and obviously back testing all these components makes you become a better trader, and obviously pause. And this is now in my journey, I've reached this stage. So if you're new to the channel, I'm Ziskejucet. We basically follow a journey and we do videos like this: forex, trading, slice of life, and more and more. So today's video is, like I said, I just wanted to show you how I paused and I basically became, and the process, like I said. So if you're new, make sure to subscribe. So I went with FTMO as the prop firm. Or firstly, for the people that don't know what a prop firm is is basically a company that basically provides you with funds to trade. So after you complete a series of challenges, or two challenges, the challenge and the verification stage, they give you a sum of money, and you to attempt the challenge you have to pay basically, and if you fail it you lose that money. So this is what prof firm is. So depending on the amount you want to target, that's the amount you're gonna have to pay, but I'll show you guys in today's video. So this is more of the side. So I went with FTMO because they have been the longest in the prof firms, and prof firms is closing left and right, denying payouts for people that have been successful traders. And once you get to the payout stage, there's a lot of prof firms that don't allow you to pay. So FTMO went with FTMO because they have the longest track record, and there's not a lot of bad negativity with regards to them. So that's why I went with FTMO, and this is my first prof firm ever. Didn't attempt any other one. I'm actually kind of lucky. I'm gonna say it's kind of luck, skill, and obviously a blessing to pass the challenge in my first year in trading. So that alone is an achievement on itself. So yeah, so I went with FTMO. This is just more, see this, you can read up on yourself on this if you gonna. You can see there's a lot of people, there's a lot of videos, so you can just check on the internet also. See, step 1 is FTM challenge, FTM trader, verification, the trader, and there's more about it. So here's the objective. So this is what I mentioned. So if you go with 10, 25, or 100, so the highest is 200k, which it's a lot. So I went with 10k. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the challenge step now with regards to this, and you basically pay 89 for your first one. You pay 89 euros, which is around 1,000 and somewhere there, to attempt the challenge. So if you fail the challenge, you lose that money, so keep that in mind. So if you pass it, you get this 10k, and you basically trade with this 10k. But then I'm gonna explain the rules because it's not as straightforward. So this is basically, as I said, so you can either choose which one. So I went with the 10k obviously because the amount less. I'm just going to show you like 100k. So if you want to attempt a 100k challenge, you have to basically pay 450 euros, which is it's quite a big sum, and if you fail you lose that money. So for the challenge to pass, so I went with 10k. So there's a few rules you have to keep in mind. So the trading period is unlimited, so you don't have to worry about a specific time to pause, so you can take your time doing this challenge. So if you have your and obviously if you firstly to attempt the FTMO, have a profitable trading strategy. So don't, like I said, don't even trade with real money up until the first 3 months. Don't even attempt the FTMO challenge if you're not profitable. So I said my say. So trading period, you don't have amount of time. You can do this as long as you want, but there's a minimum trading days of 4. So if you pause the challenge so if you have one, they allow you also not to do one lucky trade, but I'll explain that now. So you have to at least have this challenge for 4 days, 4 consecutive days, which you have to have 4 consecutive days of trading. But this video will explain it more, so I'm not going to go too in depth with it. You can look up yourself. Minimum daily losses is if you have more than $500 on this $10,000 and you lose more in this, you fail the challenge. So if you lose more than 500 in one day, you lose the challenge. And if you have a maximum loss of $1,000, you lose the challenge. So those are rules to keep in mind, or stuff to keep in mind of not failing the challenge. And to pass the first part of the challenge, you need a profit target of $1,000, which I'll show you guys how I did it, and it was with gold. So keep staying for that. And then after you pause this, you get a refund. Basically, your $89 get refundable to you. And after you pause the first challenge, there's a verification part of this whole process. So once again, you pause this, they send you email, you have paused the first part of the challenge, you have to do a verification. Same rules, 4 days, 500, 1,000, but now the profit target is half, which is $500, and instead of the 1,000, so it makes you faster. So once again, the 4 days. So even if you're profitable, you're at least gonna have to attempt the challenge for 2 weeks because of the 4-day minimum trading day. So if you start the challenge, the least amount of time you have to do this is 2 weeks. But obviously, I think it took about 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks to do this because I didn't want to rush. And obviously, I told you like a gold was pumping, so the opportunity was there. So on average, it could take longer. I think people should take about 3 months to do this. So I was just a little bit lucky with this, and obviously my trading plan. So just keep that in mind also. So once that is just if you want to attempt this, keep this in mind. But I said do not. So yeah. So let's go on to the FTMO side. So oh shit, let me just change this to dark mode. So here's the FTMO. Let's go to the FTMO, not Academy. So obviously, if you sign up, there's a lot of stuff you can do. They have their own trading portal, more certificate, you know, like learning and stuff like that. But let's go to the account overview. So this is where we basically have my account. So I passed the FTMO challenge. I started the one. So let's just go to the matrix for you guys, reference sake for the video. So this is where we start the 12th of August. So I took around 2 weeks, yeah, 2.5 weeks. The 12th of August, here we go and see the number of trades. I'll just go quickly. Ended the 15th, so I took about 3 days to do this. As you can see, 4 days, I think 4 days, yeah. So I did the challenge in 4 days. We did an MT5. Unconsistency score was 12%. Minimum days, you can see there, pause. Here's our trades we took. So I took 4 trades, and basically all 4 trades was on the thing. So you can see the first day, I kind of passed it. Oh no, yeah, I'm lying. It took 4 days, but I took 8 trades on the 13th of August, which allowed me to basically pause the challenge with the 9,000. You can see the opportunity, and this was all on gold, guys. So you can see the lot size is the normal. I'm not gonna explain that. You can watch all my other videos on the channel. Or for the people who has been keeping up, you know more or less what's the vibe like. So number of trades, you can see there, lot sizes, win rate 73, and there we go. Just here's all the trades. You can see most of them were on gold. I think all of them on gold, and gold, and some people, gold, and a few people on the channel might not have a good track record, but for this challenge, gold was a perfect opportunity for me to pause the challenge. So I'm thank you for gold for the uptrend of this. So there we can just see more analytics on the side, and this was basically the challenge. So after I paused this, there was now obviously the verification process of this. So this is exact same thing. I think I took 1 trade here, and then I made dummy trades, like my lot size is the minimum, just to do the minimum part of the trading, which is, as you can see, I'm going to show you guys. There's the first trade. Let's say took the 1 trade, $500, and there you can see 3 dummy trades for that to keep that minimum 4 days just open. So I didn't want to risk anything until I obviously start with the real account. So there's like more data. I think it's gold, and I just added dummy trade on USD-CAD for the verification. So I paused, they sent the email, and then I had to do a contract, basically just some KYC with like your name, uploading your proof of address, bank statement and stuff like that, just to make sure that you are who you say you are. But yeah, so that's basically, I'm a prof from trade now, but we're just waiting for the contract and until they send the account, and I did that stuff yesterday. So I just wanted to make this video just as an update and a journey video, you know? So yeah, so let me share the certificate, man. I'm gonna use this in the thumbnail, guys. For that thumbnail squad, as you can see, pause verification. There is it on the 21st of August, which was yesterday. And there is the pause FTMO challenge. So in about a day or 2, I will become a prop firm trader, and I will basically use my rules, guys. Risk management, you know, and keep to the strategy or keep to the state of mind I have been with this. And obviously, I'm also gonna say that when with profits, you split, it's a 80-20 or 70-30. I must actually look at that, but I think it is a profit split with them. So keep that in mind, and you can only withdraw on a certain amount of time after like 2 weeks or so. So all these rules you keep in mind, but you can read up on that all here on the side. I'll link it down below if you guys wanted to read up on it. And yeah, that's basically today's video. So I'm a profit trader now, and I'll see like if this video gets a certain amount of likes, I can do an update maybe in 3-4 months. Being if like a FTMO trader, and yeah, and that's basically the video. So if you're new, make sure to subscribe, and yeah, I'll probably spot you guys in another one. I'm Curtis, or Capital Bro C. Until next time, peace out.